How y'all doing?
What up, though?
This is our podcast pre-show. And again, this is just a sample of what the podcast is going to be like once we do get everything together and up and running 100%. I will say that we are halfway there. And I really wasn't expecting for this to really pop off the way that it is. We have a lot of people that are tuning in.
Yes,
Thank y'all so much. Any support is greatly appreciated. Like, share, comment. However, I am we're going to give y'all a little introduction. For those that don't know me, my name is Patricia, also known as PJ, and this is my husband.
How? I'm Denzel. Nice to meet y'all. All right. Yes. I am the husband. Yes. The thing that just lays around and just take it. Yeah.
Anyway, so the point of our podcast is we just want to be able to share positivity, love and support to those that support us, even those that don't support us. We greatly appreciate it, and we still show love and support because, of course, everybody's struggling, and everybody's trying to make a way somehow, some way. So.
Yes, sir. The way is always be made, no matter if it's, there or not. So.
And one day we were just talking about, different topics and stuff. And so it was actually really more of just a random conversation. My husband was like, we should do a podcast. And I was like, I was a bit skeptical about it, I'm not going to lie. But it's like he brought it to my attention. And
I came up with the idea, yeah. So all you haters that want to sit there and take credit about, I gave it to her first. No, fuck all that.
No.
Y'all isn't shit. Yeah, you're damn right. I told you when we first made these other videos, later on about the podcast, it was going to be filthy. Damn it.
Anyway. He thought of it, and I just basically went into work mode. I put everything together as far as the name, the idea of what it would be about, and my best friend Sylvia, shout out to Sylvia, she made this beautiful logo.
The logo is banging. Praise the logo.
Like, she drew it, all that. Like, man, it's the truth. I love it, and I love her. And shout out to Miss Andrea Norwood, Shanae. She made our shirts.
Owner and proprietor of Walk and Wear. Please check them out on Facebook,
Walk and Wear.
WAKTN WEAR. Wear, yes sir. They are the ones who made our shirts. Aren't they so beautiful? I hate everything though unique. It's just so soft and leathery. When I leather, it's soft and comfy and everything like that. And yes, it's very good. Very good to eat and everything. I love it. It's a good shirt. As you can see, it's our logo on the front of it, and on the back of it says, what does it say?
Always keep it real.
100 sign. And
Okay, so in the midst of us, getting everything prepared, we put together a contest for a topic that we would talk about on the pre-show. Those that, comment the topics, we narrowed it down to 3, and we brought those 3 to the voting poll, and whichever person won, that was in charge of that did that winning topic, they got a $30 gift card.
Yes, sir.
And that winning topic is, why should it matter to your new partner of how many people you've been with in your past?
Yes.
And that comment was, that winning topic was my mom, Linda Reed. Shout out to my mom.
Applause that. Yes, ma'am. How you doing, Mama? I know you probably watching that work and all that good stuff. You are the winner.
Okay, so as I said it before, we're just giving y'all a little introduction.
Yes, sir.
We introduced ourselves, and y'all see our son in the logo as well, but he is a busybody, so.
And we talk about 2:30. We young, 2 years old.
Yeah.
We're not trying to have him pick up our bad habits along with you. So yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be, language is not going to be appropriate for him. So we just have him on there because, of course, that's my baby, that's our baby, and he's a needle like us. So
Yeah.
we're real with the needles. Our little family.
Y'all think the Needle Clan ain't nothing to mess with? The Needle Clan ain't nothing to mess with. Needle Clan ain't nothing to mess with. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Anyway, so we're going to be talking about various topics, of course, and also that brought this up. Those that, of course, the topics that people still put, we're going to talk about those as well.
Okay.
Those will be in later episodes. Again, once we get everything put together. So don't feel bad. Your topic will still get talked about, but it'll just be in later episodes. Future episodes, should I say.
Yeah, we did not
That's the correct terminology.
Oh, yeah, it's all good either way. They still get it. We all from the hood.
But yes, we just want to spread positivity, give some advice. It's not the best advice, but if you don't want to spend time, paying all that money for a counselor, then, you can tune into the podcast and, depending on what your situation is, tune into it. And then, you'll just be like, oh, okay, maybe I should try this. Or, just thinking outside the box. Like, because my personal, goal was to be a marriage counselor, but due to financial situations and, me learning more about what it takes to be a counselor, a marriage counselor, it just wasn't, in my wallet. My wallet, what's the word I look for? Peripheral.
It basically wasn't her vision at the point of the time.
Financial.
Like she's kind of nervous. We both are, but she's like kind of nervous. I know my wife too well to not know what she's nervous and she is right now.
Yes. Just tell the whole world.
We telling the whole world how to run their life. So
I know we're not telling them how to run their life. We're just giving advice. If they feel like that they can't talk to nobody else, then they can tune in and listen. If they don't feel like talking, then just listen to the podcast.
That's understandable. But like I said, she's kind of nervous, so please excuse her.
I am, but I'm not.
She's embarrassed. She's scared. She's this. She got no fucking.
Shut up.
Okay, she ain't scared. She ain't embarrassed. She's trying to break it down.
You damn. Anyway, yes, I am nervous, but Mr. Blabbermouth was up here and telling me goddamn about it. But
I'm nervous.
Either way, like I said, it's just a pre-show, and we are making the best of it. And we just hope that y'all tune in and show support.
Yeah, the support is the best thing in the world. We really appreciate that.
Okay. So, enough with the introductions. Let's get down to this topic. Now, again, the topic is, why should it matter to your new partner how many people you have been with in your past? Now, when you met me, did it matter to you of how many people I've been with in my past, or as people say they body count? Did it matter to you?
You want my honest opinion, or you want just an opinion?
Your honest opinion, duh.
Okay, that's what I thought, because that's all I gave is honest opinions.
Shut up.
Okay, so all honesty, full disclosure. No, it actually did matter, because in a certain, people don't understand this. In a perfect world, you're not going to meet the perfect person that has not had sex with you. That's something you're not going to do. Not in this day and age, not in this timeline, not in this future, not in the past. So, with that being said, it's either, and I'm not saying, it's okay to be okay with a person having 1,000 bodies on their count, because that right there might prove that they have AIDS or HIV or some type of weird alien disease or something like that. But that's none besides the point.
It's up to them to let you know that ahead of time.
That is true, but to go off of what you said, yes, it did not matter to me, because of the fact that no matter that was your past. It is what it is at the end of the day. It's not like, you sitting there bragging about it every time or anything like most niggas would do with their females. No matter if they were married to a woman or in a relationship, situationship, whatever. You're not bragging about it. Now, me in the whole sense, when I first started my body count, it kind of threw you for a loop for a second, because of the fact of the shit I was doing. And that was in my past. That was when I was younger. We both were younger. We had our past times, and we had wild things, basically living like the wild things are.
You did some experimenting.
Exactly. Like, it's called sexual proclivity. If some of you people know what that is and everything. No, it's serious. Like, I'm dead ass serious. That's an actual word.
I know what it is.
Funny as it sounds.
Yeah, it's just, it sounds
yes,
funny.
Like, it's for all, basically for all you people out there, just to break it down, your sexual proclivity is basically showing you if you like a certain position, you like a certain move, you like women, you like men, you like this, you like that. Like, it's basically being prepared for your marriage life. That's what a lot of people don't seem to understand. Like, being single is basically preparing you for the war that's ahead, which is marriage. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you slice it, it's a whole war, because she's fighting for you and you're fighting for her. And that's just how that goes sometimes and everything like that. But no, it did not count to me in the whole sense, because that's your past. That's why.
I mean, I can understand how it can matter to, your new partner, because, how do I put it? I can understand, because maybe if it's, a male and female, of course, even, same sex, you could come across a friend, and, they'd be like, oh yeah, we did something, whatever, I get that. And, they gonna be looking like, well, dang. And then, they just, like, they can get all in the detail, like, oh yeah, she a freak. Oh yeah, he did this. And all this and all that. And, some people, they may not like all that freaky stuff. And you come across people that do like all that freaky stuff. So it's like, they're not sure. And then, of course, it's more emotional, like emotion is in it as well. Because, you can have sex with somebody, and then, the sex may not be all that great. Exactly. But then you meet somebody else or whatever, and they, sex is immaculate. Like, it's out of this world. So
that's true.
It's like, I can understand it as far as in it being emotional. But as far as in it, the body count, like, that shouldn't matter because I mean it should, but it shouldn't because you ain't no telling what these people got. All these diseases and viruses and whatnot going around, whatever, and you just got those people that got something and they just don't tell you. And like that's, of course, that's very, very disrespectful. And like you need your ass beat, you know, because you know you clean, you good, and you come across somebody and they, you know, got something or whatever, they done, burnt you or whatever, and you looking like, what the fuck? Like, hold the fuck on. I know I'm good. Where the fuck you been? So, I'm like, it's like I get it.
I mean, I do too. And to piggyback off of what you said about, the friend situation and everything, like, I don't know if some people get this or not. Maybe not. But, let us know in the comment section while you're looking at the live and everything. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna comment and everything. But tell me if I'm wrong or not. But when some people do that, like say, okay, like you said, with a friend, right? Mm-hmm. They say, oh, she was freaky, or he was freaky, he was sucking my toes and eating my booty hole and all types of stupid shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that could be that person saying this shit just to fuck up that relationship for that person, so they can have, the no strings attached sex with them still in the process of it, but they're not realizing the damage they're causing in the process of it. Because with a lot of people that do that, because I done had friends like that before, and everything, like they would come up and be like, oh man, she was a freak, she was this, she was that, and I would look at this motherfucker like, really, nigga?
Don't act like you ain't brag.
I mean, I brag, but it wasn't to the point to where I was sitting there saying like, oh, this bitch sucked my dick the right way. She sucked me from behind. She licked my butthole. She sucked on my toes. She licked the top of my head and crown my feet and all that bullshit. No, I'm not doing all that. Because some dudes gotta understand on this whole situation. You brag on your dick, it shrinks. I don't give a fuck. If you don't believe it, it will do it. That's just y'all can believe it and say this old wives' tale and all that other shit. No. Talk to your local old heads in your hood and they will give you the deal of the situation of that. But that's none beside the point. What I'm saying is this. They do that to cause wreckage. They do that to cause damage. They do that to have your partner question you like, oh, you did this with this person, but you were doing it with me. Who the fuck are you fucking? You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, I feel that's like disrespectful shit right there too.
But like you just said, whatever. When you said, like, oh, you did this with this person, but you didn't do it with me.
I mean, like that's how you look at it.
No, but it's like, okay, yeah, I did that with that person, and then well, I felt like that. I didn't want to, do you, and I didn't want to make you feel uncomfortable. You have to take people's feelings into consideration.
That's the thing about it. I understand that, and I was going to get to that part, but I had cut myself off in the process of it. I was going to get to that part. Yes, you have to take their feelings into consideration because you can fuck around and be like, oh, say we're the dude, right? I'm the dude, and I'm fucking you from behind or something like that, and I stick my finger in your butt like Future be saying all the time, and you be like, hey, whoa, wait a minute, motherfucker, hold on. Don't do that. I don't like that. That doesn't feel right. This ain't no porno. Or how old people say, this ain't no porno. What the hell? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know in the whole sense. It's like, I had to gradually get freaky with you. I'm not even gonna hold you up. Hey, look, this is all 100% unscripted. I'm not about to sit here and hold shit back. This is our podcast.
I know that, but still.
I'm telling the people what they need to know in this whole situation because it may be people out there that's looking at our podcast that's afraid to even do this. You feel what I'm saying?
I get that,
because of the fact they're scared that they girl or they man
would want to do that with their partner.
I see
like privately.
Break it down. Don't do it publicly. Just do it privately. I'm not gonna sit here and go into detail about how I gradually did it, but I had to gradually be freaky with my wife. Because certain things that she probably didn't like, certain things I like, but she probably didn't like, certain things she had to probably gradually do to get freaky with me, and everything like that. I probably didn't like it. She liked it, but I don't know. But I mean, it's about 50-50 in all sense. True enough, yeah. The consideration of feelings is true. That is a perfect point and a main key of sexual communication itself. Period. No matter if it's sexually, mentally, or physically, even emotionally. But in the same sense, you have to break it down gradually. Because if you do the whole damn truckload towards them, that's gonna run them away. Or even worse, might turn them into a whole freak and do some shit to your ass that you never even seen before.
Okay.
That's just my point.
Anyway. But as far as in, a person's body count or people in the big with in their past, like if your partner is, concerned about that, then if you can, see yourself being with this person, so I would say, sit down and talk it out. Let them know. But first ask them, are they ready to hear that?
Right.
Like, even if, you have not done no freaky shit or whatever, you just had a lot of people that, you were intimate with. Ask them, are they ready to hear that? Like, oh yeah, I've been with, this person, because of course, as the years go by, depending on your situation, or whatever, you are going to have sex with somebody. Whether it be a one-night stand, whether it be, a friend that you sort of kind of had a crush on, or whatever like that. Like, it don't matter. You're going to get it in somehow, with somebody, somehow, some way.
Yeah, that's true.
And of course the world, people say small world, whatever that is the truth. Okay? Because I came across so many people that, know this person, or whatever like that. It's crazy. But, yeah, like you sitting there, you talking to your partner, and, you be like, okay, well, yeah, I get into this guy named Jack, and you gonna be like, oh, I know somebody named Jack. But it's also like 1,001 people named Jack. Like, so don't, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, no, I think I'm on the right track. Let them know if they, okay, well, it might be somebody that who's to say? But, if your partner is just like saying like, oh, you didn't mess around with this new people or whatever, I don't think we can continue this. I think we should see the people or whatever. Like, you go really sit there and like each new partner that you may come across or whatever, you go ask them, oh, what's your body count? What's your body count? What's your body count? Because in the midst of it or whatever, what's your body count?
And are you trying to stay with me and end the body count or put me on par?
That's what I'm saying. Like, 'cause that person should have had just as much of the body count as you. Like,
I see it as this. We are all God's children, true enough. But we are not perfect. We are not anywhere near away from sin.
Nobody.
Point blank.
Nobody.
It's like, at the end of the day, a lot of people be bashing each other for, especially like men and women especially, they bash each other for having a body count. What the fuck does it matter? If you fucking around with this person, is we fucking or not? If you in a relationship with this person, is you fucking me or not?
And let them know right then and there what it's going to be.
Like, realize.
Let them know right then and there what it's going to be. Because if y'all sitting there, y'all having a connection, y'all vibing, or like that, everything is just the bee's knees. And then, either you just come out and ask a question, or, the person that you're messing around with comes out and asks the question, that famous question, so what are we doing? what are we? Whatever. Like, let them know right in there. Like the moment that y'all meet each other and y'all sitting up there, you know, having a good conversation, having a good vibe and all that, whatever, let them know right then and there what you're looking for. Because of course that question is going to come up in a conversation. What are you looking for? Oh, I'm just looking for friends with benefits. Or I'm, you know, looking to settle down and get married.
Basically, intentions. All that good shit.
Be like, even those that are into the poly. Like, look, I'm already in a relationship, but you know, I'm into the poly or whatever. I'm polygamous. Or whatever, and you know, if you on board, you know, can you see yourself doing that? Let them know. It's not that hard. Let them know. Like, because of course you don't want to sit up there and lead this person on thinking that y'all more than what you know.
Then what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Like, don't do that, because you wouldn't want that same thing done to you.
Like the old saying goes, keep that same energy. And it's like, it really boils down, like you just said, it boils down to intentions. Like, we fucking or not. Simple.
Exactly. Just be straightforward. Like, all you can do, the only thing that you can get cussed out for is being yourself. If that person sits up there and turn their nose at you, like, oh, like, don't do that. Because, like, if I'm sitting up there asking you what you do and all this and all that, or whatever, and I turn my nose up at you, you wouldn't like it.
I look at it as this. Just basically just let them know your intentions. That's just fucking period. Don't sit there, don't dwell on fucking. I'm just saying though, but it's like, because it's got to register with some people, because they'll sit there and be like, oh yeah, you're right, yeah. And they do the same exact motherfucking thing they were doing before. Like, you got to repeat this shit to some people, like literally multiple times. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
My God.
the intentions on the whole situation of it is that just let them know how you feel. Like, if you really want a relationship, let them know. Like, take me in my life when we first met. Yeah, I was like, a lot of motherfuckers would look at me in hell. Even my homeboys, he would look at me like, nigga, you was sucking, you were cornball. But saying that shit on the first time you, like, you know, y'all was talking and everything. I literally asked her, was we boyfriend and girlfriend after we kissed? Because that was my intention. I wanted to know if she was going to be my girlfriend. I was like, true enough, yeah, we was going to fuck and everything, but that comes later. You feel what I'm saying? But in the same sense of it, I had to know. Like, hey, are you my girlfriend? Like, I would like to know, because I got a lot of stuff I can do for you, no matter what it is. It can be the top of my Everest. You want a piece of my Everest, I'll look at that motherfucker and get it for you if I have to. Take a fucking Sherpa, a plane, a train.
And that's all fine and dandy.
Teleport, whatever.
Guess what? You had to take my feelings into consideration.
Exactly. The consideration of the feelings was, no, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet. And she let me know that. I felt like a whole ass nigga just literally sitting there with the sad face and everything. But in the same sense, I had hope. Because in the same sense, she told me, like, well, we're going to take it slow and everything like that. And all of a sudden, boom, bam, big, boom, we here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yeah, just make sure your intentions are very clear.
And be considerate of their feelings.
Exactly. Don't sit there and say like, fuck these bitches, fuck these niggas. Don't let Sexy Red and Cardi B and all them motherfuckers get you in trouble. Because Cardi B and her shit already locked down. She all says.
That's what I'm saying. She can rap about it or whatever like that, because she got hers.
Mm-hmm. She got her shit locked down. That's why I'm saying all these people that follow, you know, Cardi B's word and fuck these niggas and all this other shit. Like, I get that. You go when you feel like that from time to time. Like, I'm not gonna hold you up. Same way niggas think that bitches ain't shit, yeah, we ain't shit either. But it's a sometime thing with the both sides. I don't give a fuck what it is, because you can fuck around and fuck with a sometime ass bitch or a nothing ass bitch, and you can end up finding a dime in the dirt. Just the same way it goes with women. They can fuck around with a nothing ass nigga and a whole ass bitch nigga. Look, and find a dime.
Like I've always said. I've always said this. Like what you just said. It's like I said the same. I thought the same thing, especially coming up, growing up. Like, niggas and, well, let me reiterate, men and women ain't shit. We're not.
Yeah.
Ladies, y'all know we some slick motherfuckers. Y'all know that. But we ain't shit. Fellas?
Same way. We ain't shit. Definitely. There's no question about it. Because there's so many songs out here nowadays that's talking about niggas and all that shit like that. It's just bad. It's bad.
And it's like, y'all may look at me crazy when I say this. But because of course I know y'all like, oh, I'm shit. Ain't shit wrong with me. No, this and all that. You may not see what is wrong with you. And of course, you know, you're the closest thing to yourself. But there are some people that feel that way, that feel that there is nothing wrong with them. But we all have flaws. We all have something wrong with us. Or, you know, not wrong with us, but, you know, we just have that, yeah, we have different kinks and all that. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. True. And it can't even be the way that you act. It could be like, oh,
What did you feel?
you have, like, how can I put it? Let me see. What can I use as an example?
A club.
Like, well, yeah, like, oh, you got a fake foot. No, I can't do it. Like, oh, you too light. You too light. Or here's a personal favorite of mine.
You too white?
No, you're not ratchet enough.
Ha! That's hilarious.
Like, how? Like, I don't understand. I mean, of course, we all got a little bit of ratchetness in us.
I
We
guess
all
it's
do.
like a top tier.
We all do.
Or something.
We all got some type of ratchetness in us. We do. But, like, how much ratchet do you want? Like, I don't get it.
I mean,
Like, I'm not ratchet enough. Like, yeah, like you look good, you know, you got a big booty, you got nice breasts and all that good stuff or whatever. You're a great person, you know. They come at you with that type of conversation, like you're great, but you're not ratchet enough. Like
they,
what?
Like they sit there and call you
Like that-
Frosted Flakes.
That record, that Screech record playing in your head, like, like
Yeah.
or Nate Dogg, like, hold up. I'm not ratchet enough. Like, that's just crazy. But I mean, with that particular, you know, term or whatever like that people use, like, I guess you are taking a person's feelings into consideration.
Yeah.
When you say that, like, you're not ratchet enough. Well, thanks for being honest.
Exactly. Like, I see it as this. At the end of the day, because it was a lot of shit that my wife would tell me about how she would get teased, about her weight, or about how light she is, and everything like that. But it's like, that's what made me want her more, because she was different from all the other people. You feel what I'm saying? Like me, take me for instance. I have epilepsy and ADD and ADHD. Who the fuck don't want to deal with that shit? With hyperactivity, and plus, you know, you never know if I break out into a goddamn seizure and be shitting around on the damn floor like fucking James Brown. Like, you know, like you don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got teased too when I was a kid. I was a fat kid myself and everything of that sort, but it was like, when I met her, it was like, you know, she'd tell me like, oh, they would tell me, oh, I'm too light, or I act too light, or I act like I'm from the suburbs. And you gotta remind me, nah, full disclosure, when I first met her, I didn't even know she was from the hood. I thought she was from the fucking suburbs, real talk. It ain't even because of the fact of how she talked, it was because of how she carried herself. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying women, you're not supposed to carry yourself the right way, but in the same sense, you have some type of tail that you carry yourself a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? She didn't have that tail. She was like a fucking magician. Like poof be on, like type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, like that's what intrigued me more into her. Into knowing her and everything. When she told me that, you know, people would say, oh, she's too light or anything. I looked at it as well, I can find you in the dark when it's dark outside. Oh yeah, there she go right there, yeah. Mm-hmm. Boom. Come on, baby, right there. Let me go see what she's talking about real quick. Fill in them brushes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. But nonetheless, as men, you know, we just gotta look over them flaws. If women are basically openly able to look over our dumb ass flaws, yeah, we need to look over theirs too. I'm just being for real about it.
I mean, because
So
everybody wants a specific thing with, you know, their person. They have everybody got their own interests.
That's understandable.
So I mean, I can, even though it's funny and I don't understand it, but I can understand why a person, you know, will sit there and say, you know, you're not ratchet enough. You have those that'll be like, oh, well, you know, you're not hood enough.
How though? Like, how do you break that down to me? Because that doesn't make sense.
Girls, most women, I'm not gonna say all, most women like a bad boy.
Okay.
They like those type of, you know, dudes that's, you know, dope dealers or, you know, they in a gang or whatever. Like, they just like that type of stuff because they want to be right there. Like,
the danger?
Yeah. It gives them an excitement.
I mean, I get all that, but the thing is, this is where the what ifs come in.
I mean, and aggression, that takes a part of it too. Because like women,
what if this nigga beat your ass?
We like a little, that's what I'm saying. If you let me finish.
Go ahead and finish. I'm going to give you the what ifs.
Women like a little aggressiveness.
That's understandable.
So it's like, you know, don't put your hands on me. Okay. But you know, you get that voice and you be like, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, nigga, you heard me. But then, like, you know, that it's just that back and forth. That's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. That's what I'm saying. That's where the what ifs come in with this whole ratchetness and bad boys and everything. What if this nigga beat your ass? What if this nigga be shot and killed? What if this nigga go to jail? What you gonna do? You gonna sit there and wait on this bad boy to come back out and fuck your brains out? No. What you gonna do? Hold on, wait.
I mean, they got conjugal visits.
No, hold on. Michigan ain't no motherfucking conjugal visits. Michigan ain't got no goddamn conjugal visits because I tell you what, every nigga in Jackson right now be fully furnished right now.
It don't gotta be in Michigan. I'm just saying. Like, for those that like the bad boy.
That's what I'm saying. All they gonna do is just go to jail and find another nigga that's better than them. You know what I'm saying? The same goes with the whole ratchet situation. Oh, she ain't ratchet enough? Oh, well, then I'm gonna find another bitch that's more ratchet. More drama filled and all that shit. Save the drama for your heart.
People, not me per se, but people like that toxicness.
Look, I blame Future for all this. All that toxic bullshit, I blame that.
I gotta do that.
I love the nigga music, don't get me wrong. Nigga makes some good ass party music. But at the same token, that nigga is fucking toxic. He is beyond toxic. He is literally like outer space toxic.
Nobody's perfect. Remember what you was just saying?
Yes, nobody is perfect, but this nigga takes nobody's perfect to a whole new level. Like, he went from Perky's calling to disrespecting Russell Wilson. What's his name? Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. To disrespecting a whole man that's, you know, helping take care of his child. That's, you know, that's cool too. But he ain't got disrespect. Like, could have been just like in the private, like, fuck that nigga. Like, you singing all over songs and shit. Like, what's wrong with you, brother?
That is a totally.
So that was a good song.
That's a totally different story.
But nonetheless, like I said, in the same sense, the whole being ratchet versus being a bad boy situation, yeah, that's cool for everyone else, not for me. I'm good with the plain. I'm good with the plain Jane that I'm married to right now. She is fine what she is. She likes video games. She likes to eat pizza when pizza is called for. She likes to eat hamburgers and cheeseburgers when the cheeseburgers is called for. Like, we have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't, you know, us trying to be somebody else or anything like that. Like, literally, like, yeah, this is gonna embarrass you again, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like, we can actually fart around each other and, you know, go in there so without showering and still be around each other. You know what I'm saying?
Not to even jump off of the subject that we are supposed to be talking about.
We are talking about it.
But that topic has been like trending on Facebook about farting in front of your partner. Like,
We have no problem with that. Like,
I know.
I don't know what was going on with your ass that time.
It was a post. It was a post that I commented on, and I was like, yeah, I was not doing that in front of him. I wasn't. And when you caught on, you asked, you cussed me out.
And when I said she got the fuck on like Sonic the Hedgehog, one about to pop out of her, you just see nothing but ass elbows coming through, just going through. I'm looking like, what the fuck? Like the first night I came over, she just got the fuck on. Like, do I offend? Do my breath stink? Do I smell? Like, what the fuck? I know I took a shower and brushed my teeth before I came over here. My feet ain't dirty. Like, what the fuck is going on? And all of a sudden she come back in just relieved. Like, you know, you get that relieved face on like this shit. I'm like, oh, okay. So she was in the bathroom or something where she found what she was looking for or something like that. I know, but you know, in the same sense, she finally broke down to me and told me what was going on. I'm like, oh, you ain't gotta do all that. What the fuck? It's your crib. You ain't gotta do all that shit. You ain't gotta get up and jump up and do all that. But I mean, that's her. Like I said, she's playing James. She likes to be upholding and let people know, you know, that she's not a ratchet person. Like she likes to excuse herself if she has to burp or if she has to fart or anything like that. You understand? That's a ladylike thing to do. Any other female nowadays is all up in your mouth and all that shit like you kissing her. Like, bitch, what the fuck is you doing? Did you have onion rings this morning? What the fuck are you doing?
Shut up.
Just like kiss her and she burp in your mouth and it tastes like a box of Frosted Flakes or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, what the fuck? Where's your dirty ass teeth? Smelly breath.
Shut up.
But in the same sense, that's the whole thing about my wife being ladylike. I mean, you know, every lady is ladylike in her own way. It's like every dude is genuinely like in their own way. Me in a whole sense, I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, I hold the door for every woman that come in because I see it like this. Your ass coming in, you're not. If I hold the door, you gotta come in there or not. I'm gonna leave the motherfucker closed. Simple as that. The only motherfucking door I'm holding long enough for is my wife. Simple as that. I'm not holding the door 15 minutes for your ass. Nothing personal, it's just that's how it is. But you know, in the same sense, it's like farting in front of your mate. That shows that y'all closer than most. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you can be able to make bodily movements in front of your mate, like if she taking a dump while you getting out the shower, or vice versa. No. I know what's
No, we got to get back to
we got
topic.
plenty of time.
No,
Don't
get
worry.
back to it.
But all in the gist of no chill, but that, yeah, that's fine. Just do it. Simple. See how they react to it. If it's funny, they gonna laugh. If it's not, then move out Michigan. It's just simple as that.
I know I went off topic or whatever, and I was like, you know, at least I said it.
Oh, what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna lie. The topic went completely lit. But back to the
Yeah,
topic at
because you
hand.
took it there.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I mean, I like sharing our stories. Our stories, like, literally tell, like, real stories. Like, it's not a
Okay.
Disney movie. It's the real fucking life. And I like that. But back to the topic at hand. Yes, the body count shit. Yes, that shit has to be. Body counts.
Okay, what about in your previous relationships then?
Previous relationships?
Like, the previous people that you was with, did you care about their body count? Don't lie. I can see the lightness of home.
That would be high. Okay, then.
To answer the question.
Answer the question of this. Okay, so the question was, did it matter to me in my previous relationships if the body count mattered? No,
Yeah, in your previous relationship.
no, it don't matter because
So it never mattered.
it never mattered because of the fact that it mattered. This is why it never mattered. And I'm gonna break it down to you of why it never mattered. It never mattered because of the fact that it mattered. If it mattered, why the fuck would you with me?
Add you to the list. I mean, I don't know.
The way I see it is this: if you're single, you get added to a list. That's fine. It is what it is. Because why you thinking that they added you to a list, you're adding them to a list too. Just flat out. But no, it didn't matter to me because at the end of the day, no matter if it was just, excuse me, if it was just straight fucking or just, you know, having a relationship afterwards, you know, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, well, you fucked Tom, Dick, and Harry and this dude over in Saginaw, another dude in Flint, another dude in Detroit, and another dude from the east side, another dude from the west side, and a couple of dudes from the southwest, and a couple of dudes from over here and there, and left and right, and up and down. Like,
Okay.
I just don't have time for none of that because all it does is boggle the mind. And being a single person, you don't have time to mind boggle unless it's about money. How to get money, how to pay bills and take care of your family and everything like that. That's when mind boggling comes in, when you're in a relationship or if you're getting money. Wait, I'm not about to be single and sitting here playing 21 questions with your ass. The only question that's going to come out of my mouth is you fucking or not. It's just point blank period.
Okay, but what if she want to fuck you on a regular basis?
Then we'll just have a no strings attached type situation.
So it would just be friends with benefits then?
Yep, that's what it will be. BFA or whatever the fuck they call that shit.
What?
FBA, whatever, friends with benefits. Oh, FBW. Okay.
FWB.
There you go. Whatever. BDF, whatever. I don't care. But either way. They're the same things. Friends with benefits, relationships, situationships. It does not matter. It would be that simple situation. I'm single, she's single. It's not gonna be, oh well, okay, let's take it like this then. Me and you. We first meet. I'm pretty sure you thought, oh well, it was gonna be, you know, a strings attached situation or a no strings attached situation where we just fuck around with each other from time to time. If I'm tired of fucking with little dick niggas and fucking with big dick niggas and all this other bullshit like that, I don't know.
No.
I have no idea what runs through his head sometimes.
When I was thinking, when I met you, was if you were, you know, messing around with multiple women or whatever, so that I could know where I stand and I could know how to maneuver and you know what I was going to do.
And I think, like, to frankly be honest, to answer both of our questions, now that I think about that after what you just said, I think that's where the body count situation comes.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Like, actually answer both of our questions. Right?
Yeah, I mean, no, seriously, because like. You don't have people that, you know, really think like that. They just looking at it as, well, shoot, well, I'm already messing around with this. So adding one more ain't gonna hurt. And then, you know, you got, you know, what I just said, or whatever, when I first met you. Like, I didn't think of it as, he fucking all these bitches or whatever like that. Like, because I told you at the time.
So my body count before you finish, I'm sorry to cut you off. So I meant to ask that question too when you asked me that. So my body count didn't matter.
It didn't matter. I just wanted to know if you were currently having sex with someone or whatever, so that I, like I said, I could know
over the way
where I stand and, you know, how to, you know, keep this, maneuver this, like whatever it was gonna be.
Right.
And it's like that's what, like that's, like I said, that's another reason why it, you know, matters to your new partner, you know, how many people I wouldn't say that it matters to them how many people you've been with. I would say that it matters if you are currently with, you know, talking to somebody or fucking around with somebody or whatever, you know, and you're, you know, trying to get to know me, trying to talk to me.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, you don't want to catch feelings or whatever, and they're still, you know, currently having sex with this person, or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. And that's something that a lot of people tend to fall short of.
Because a person can be single and not, you know, having sex with nobody, like how I was when we met. I wasn't currently messing around with nobody.
嗯
I had dudes that, you know, I text,
嗯
you know, 1 or 2 times a week or whatever like that. Like, because I told you at the time.
So my body count before you finish, I'm sorry to cut you off. So I meant to ask that question too when you asked me that. So my body count didn't matter. It
from time to time, and they was just friends. It wasn't even, you know, nothing like that.
Right.
Whatever, because I let it be known that I'm just, you know, working on me. I was letting love find me because I got tired of looking for it. So, you know, I finally was just like, you know what? Don't even worry about it.
Right.
If it come to you, it come to you.
Yeah.
And Lord and behold, or whatever, I just happened to meet you.
My black man's hand popping out like a poltergeist.
And like I said, I still, you know, had my guard up because I'm looking like, I don't know if you're currently messing around with multiple women or whatever. Of course, I didn't know your background because I just met you. Who am I to sit up here and grill you or whatever? Like, you just met me.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, so yeah, I'm looking like, well, shoot, he probably out here, you know, doing a little bachelor thing or whatever.
Doing what
So,
the saying
you know, if he's still messing around with somebody or multiple people, you know, I'm just going to do the same thing. If that's what he's, you know, if he wants to continue on doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, if you know, when you told me that you know, wanted to get to know me better and all that, that's when I had time to think and I broke it down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay,
You want to
you're gonna give it, you know, 3 months. I want to, you know, get to know you or whatever. And if everything is what I'm looking for and what I'm interested in, and, you know, ain't nothing happened in the meantime, then we can take it to the next step and start dating.
Gotcha. And that's what ended up happening too. That's the crazy part about it, because it was like, you know, you got them friends that sit there and try to shove off, like basically try to push away that person that you want to be with because they not happy that you're single with them and everything. And I get all of that. That's perfectly fine on your fucking department. But don't do that to me. Like, I got a chance to find love and get my shit together and actually be happy. Be happy for it. That's one thing I never got about people and their friends. Sometimes like they get so fucking mad, they willing to cause damage and wreckage with another person's reaction in a relationship. But I'm off topic and everything. So, but the body count situation, yeah, that in the whole sense of it,
Like, okay, so if I told you, like, yeah, I got a couple guys that I'm messing around with, you know, nothing serious, we just having sex.
I mean, the only question I would ask you is, are they protecting themselves? Are they protecting themselves to you? You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't want to sit there and dabble. Like, my thing is, I don't dabble in other people's business. One thing I'm not about to do, especially if I'm about to try to date you. True enough, yeah, that is.
You're gonna have to dabble a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna do it, but at the point in the moment when you say, oh yeah, I'm just, you know, talking to these guys and we're having sexual intercourse and everything, but the first question that's gonna ask is, you know, are y'all have to protect yourself? Because, you know, I don't wanna fuck around and say, oh, we get into a relationship and I get you raw dog and I catch something. Vice versa, you know what I'm saying? In the whole sense. So it's like, I can understand some questions can be raised. Like, it should be like basically an order of limit that you take the questions with. Like, don't sit there and just blatantly say, oh, you fucking this person type shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that's disrespectful for one, because now you call me out. Because you're just sitting there just literally blatantly asking me out of nowhere about this shit. And I understand you want to know, but it's all about finesse and consideration with this shit. Like, hey, can we talk? Yeah, what's going on? What's on your mind? Pay for your thoughts. Shoulder to lean, all that good stuff. Are you know, still sexually active with us? Still, you know, talking and everything? No, not really. Not at all. Only person I'm sexually active with is you. So, you know, everything okay. It's like, you know, it's just you saying like, oh no, I was just, you know, wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a way you go about certain shit. You just don't come out and say, hey bitch, you fucking this nigga? Like, I get it. That's fun to say because like a lot of niggas love saying, hey bitch, like they should be doing shit.
I gotta fight every night to prove my love.
That type of shit.
What you doing with my woman?
Exactly. Like, I'm not about to be running around doing that shit. No, I can't do that. I'm not married to you, but like, I basically look at it like this. If we not fucking or financing each other, I'm not about to run around after your ass.
It's actually
I've been there.
3 F's. If you're not fucking me, feeding me financially, then
Well, I kind of put feeding and financial, like, you know, financing the same thing because you got to finance to get food. So.
I mean, yeah, but still, a lot of people say 3 F's.
I mean, that's perfectly
Fucking, feeding,
fine.
financing.
That's perfectly fine with me. You know, I'm cool with that, but it's just, my thing is this, that if I'm single and we just fucking around, I'm not about to be chasing your ass at the club and over here and on the east side of Detroit or the west side of Detroit or and all the way in the boondocks.
That'd be very stalkerish.
That's not even stalkers. That's just plain out just nepotism.
Like, stalker?
That's like
Stalker?
super nepotism. Like you just so fucking demanding and everything, and that's not cool because that's gonna turn that person off from you. Like a lot of dudes sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I'm a little bitch chasing." No, you don't, nigga. Don't lie to them. Don't lie to them.
I mean, no, because it's like, of course, you got those people that you meet and then, you know, y'all have a good conversation, whatever, and then, like, y'all on the phone or something like that, and then the person will tell you, like, oh, well, I got a date or something.
Just get on the phone.
No, listen, like, I hope that's okay, you know, that type of thing. And then they'll be like, yeah, I know, but I'm saying, they'll be like, oh yeah, it's fine, and then they'll be like, so where you gonna go? Like, and then no, I'm saying because they're trying to find you. That's what I'm saying. Like where you
You know,
going?
some stalkers too. You know, like,
Like, oh, we're going bowling. Oh, what bowling alley? Oh, this like they on the phone, you know, just talking. They not thinking nothing of it. And then that person come and like you see them like in the bathroom or something, like coming out the bathroom, like, oh hey, yeah. I'm just here too with some friends, and you ain't even there with nobody. You sitting there by yourself. Like you just walk up to a random group of people, like, yeah, these my friends.
Listen, I've been here before. Like,
you have those people that are like that though, so it's like
to the point where they find me.
like, but we were talking on the phone, and you said that it was okay for me to go on a date. So like, why are you doing this?
So judging by when you talking about this, you've probably been through this before, huh?
No.
Because I've been through this before. Not as far as like somebody stalking me when I'm out on the date. Like I could be on a date and just acting like, hey, what you doing? Can I come by and chill with you? Maybe watch Netflix or, you know, play Tiddlywinks or something like that. Type shit. But I'm just trying to clean it up. But basically it was just, you know, can I come over and fuck? Or, you know, maybe we can play, you know, we can play with my titties or anything like that. I don't know what the fuck. Like I said, it's going through women's heads sometimes when they say certain shit to people. Like it's just wow, but in the same sense, I was like, nah, I got a date tonight. It's just, you know, maybe another time or something like that. She didn't trip about it, but she did ask the question like, hey, what y'all gonna do tonight? You know, just in case, you know. And then she had to slide in her little piece, like just in case the bitch wanna be a square and shit like that. You come find me, or I come find you. I remember you said
That should have told you right then and there that like she was interested.
Oh, serious.
And she wanted you, like.
Yeah, she wanted to get big. You're right. She wanted me. She wanted to get big to me for her that night. Fuck what you talking about.
Shut up.
Because it's true. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. Like, literally, come on.
You could have worded that differently.
Okay, well, she wants what I can do for her.
Okay, that's
better.
Like,
okay, but you'd have been there before with, you know, dudes saying like, hey, what you doing and everything? I'm chilling. I don't feel like being bothered. You ain't even got to say you got on a date. You just don't feel like being bothered. You ain't got to even be on your monthly. You just don't feel like fucking being bothered. Because you've been at work all fucking day. You don't feel like dealing with people because you deal with people all goddamn day and they stupid, funky ass attitudes. No, I'm saying this is part of what I'm saying. And you sit there and say, oh, I don't feel like it right now. Like, what is more to it? Like, niggas question this
what,
shit.
make them think that you
That's the first thing they
messing
do.
around with somebody?
It ain't even that. It's like, that's part of it, but it's not even that. The
Because
first
of
thing
course
they think is,
people talking codes.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh yeah, I'm not doing nothing. But then they just got done riding somebody or whatever.
I mean, that's fine, you know, I'm Danny and everything. Like, I didn't really call that shit, you know, just being on some bored shit. Because I was at home bored. You feel what I'm saying? And I wanted some company. Called the chick, she answered the phone, she was knocking boots. With some other cat. You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah? Oh oh my god.
Okay.
That type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm on the phone like, damn, something like Pornhub over here. What's going on over here? It's a little too much for me. Let me take up this phone and call back another couple hours. Give her some time. She needs to think. She needs to go find something to do. Well, she already doing something. She ain't playing Chinese chess for sure. But anyway, in the whole sense that, you know, that happened. I didn't sit there and question when she called me back and everything. She sat there and said, you know, I'm sorry and all that good shit like that. But I'm like, it's cool. You single. You're doing your own thing. Hope y'all want to protect me. I don't want y'all running around just, you know, giving yourself the honeymoon in Vegas and all that bullshit like that. That's not something you want to do to yourself. And everything of that sort. So it's like, you know, body counts, you know, questioning a motherfucker.
It's all about, like,
consideration, really.
they're like I said, emotional, how they react.
Because you can sit there and question a motherfucker and be like, what the fuck do you need to know about my body count? Oh, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, you have
emotionally charged.
people that get offended. Like, you know, why should it matter how many people are going on with you?
And that's what's
And
supposed to argue
then
with.
you have those that are the jealous type
Oh, Lord. Don't even start.
or insecure.
Don't even start. Don't even.
Like, you know,
You
or
know-
they just lonely. Like they just haven't been with anybody in a while, and you know they get a good feeling from this person,
And
and they just want to
know
know how many people they've been with or
before
whatever.
they fully dive in.
Like, yeah,
That's understandable because they don't want to fucking dive in. Like, okay, take
they
it.
don't want to get in too deep, and they don't want their heart broken.
They don't want to. You don't want to dive in like you for one. You could have asked this question probably multiple times, but you could have dove in and like, okay, I'm gonna make sure the water is right, and you dive in. All of a sudden, you dive into a concrete slab that looks like a pool. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I get in the whole sense, but it's just the way you word it. You have to word it the right way. You can't just sit there and say like, "Who you been fucking?" Who you
Right.
been with?
It's not
Who you
what
on
you
that?
say, it's how you say it.
It's like, you know, say it in a nicer way. Like, we're not sitting there and saying like, "Oh, honey, who have you been having sexual intercourse with?" Like, come on, man. You ain't gonna sit all
I mean,
you just say, "Oh,
just give them a heads up, like, you know.
yeah,
I don't want to be too straightforward. I want to be disrespectful.
But some people take that. Some people take that disrespectful too. When you say that,
Yeah, they do.
like you will literally sit there and say, "I'm pretty sure you've been down that road before," because I damn sure have twice. Literally told a chick, "Oh." Like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I've been on a whole bunch of shit. I'm just saying, like, there's certain
You might
situations
well
that I've been to, and you know, visiting in that whole point of me being single. I'm not gonna sit there and say I did everything every man has did. No, I have not. Like, for real, for real. It's just like I'm pretty sure you done came out to a person and let them know, like, hey, I just want to be straightforward. I'm not really looking for nothing right now. I'm just having fun, being single. And everything. Also, you don't want a relationship. Also, you want to just fuck all the motherfucking niggas and the bitches all you want and all that other shit. Like, no, it ain't even that type of situation. It's just, I like my freedom. I don't want to answer to people.
That, you
I already know
know,
I'm answer to my boss. I don't need to answer to you.
I came across that a couple times. Like, you know, I told the dude that I just didn't want to be in a relationship. Like, I told him I wasn't looking for anything right now. And he like, he was like, what's wrong? Or, you know, something.
Yeah,
And I
that's the
was
first thing
like,
the person would think. There's something wrong with them when you say that.
I'm like, or like, you know, you don't find me attractive, you know, something like,
Yeah.
no, like, I just didn't want a relationship.
You were respecting your
I
own
wasn't-
freedom at the moment.
I wasn't looking for anything serious.
Yeah, and that's called respectfulness of your freedom.
That's another thing, of course, that comes into accountability with the topic is where people want to, where they want to be.
In
However,
life,
like,
just in a
or
relationship.
that, like, they look at their self, like, it makes them look at their self.
Mhm.
Like, oh, well, what if I can't perform right for this person? You know, like, they'll sit there and a person will tell them, like, yeah, I've been with, you know, 2-3 guys in like a month. And you know, that person was like, dang, like, oh, in 1 month, they're gonna be thinking like that in the back of their head. And be like, well, dang, I wonder how long she gonna, you know, talk to me. Like, what if I can't, you know, do what those guys do? Or, you know, what I can do? What if I can't do what those women do? I mean, like, they take that into consideration too. And then when, you know, they be like, oh, well, you know, I've been with, you know, this person because of this. Oh, because they can do this and they can do that. And then that's what make them be like, oh yeah, damn, I can't do that. Like, but I can do this. Like,
I mean, simple like, and I don't know if people know this or not, because I was actually telling my coworker this a couple of weeks ago when we were talking. He's, you know, he's still single, visiting single life, but he's younger than I am. You feel what I'm saying? So he was asking me, you know, advice about certain shit, and like, you know, I was just telling him, like, you gotta understand something. Being single is like Russian roulette. You either gonna get the bullet or you're not. It's just that simple. Like, you know,
make a point there.
like you can sit there all day and say, "Oh, I'm never gonna catch the bullet." Yeah, okay, motherfucker, play that game if you want to. But all initial life and the single life, especially, is like Russian roulette. You spin that revolver and you basically spin the top in it, and the bullet lands on you. You're gonna blow your own goddamn brains out, or you're gonna live to see another day. It's just that simple. That's why that whole situation with people want ratchet females, bad boy, and all that stuff. That's no.
I mean, different strokes for different folks. You gotta think about that.
I mean, yeah, different strokes for different folks. That's fine, but no, I'm good with what I got over here. Like, your body count can be up to the thousands. It's not gonna change nothing different between you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna still be the same. I'm gonna still look at you the same. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, you know, we get to argument, oh, well, you fuck Tommy and Harry and did this and all that other shit. Why you don't suck my dick from the back like you did this? Like, I'm not about to do all that. I'm gonna sit there and be like, okay, all right, whatever. I'm going downstairs. You can stay your black ass up here. I don't give a rat's ass. When you ready to talk, I'll be downstairs. Took my book and walk out the door. Simple. It's just that. Like, I don't give a fuck about a body count. I don't. A body count don't mean shit. It really means dick to a relationship. It really does. And a lot of people sit there and just say, oh, all they want. And y'all can topic this all y'all want and say all y'all want on there. It doesn't mean dick. That's my opinion. Y'all opinions are different from mine. But they'll literally sit there and say, oh yeah, it does mean something because that'll determine the relationship of if we go forward or not. No, it does not. You determine the relationship of if you go forward or not. You're not gonna sit here, that's like me and my wife being, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, she tells me her body count is 1,000 people. I tell her mine is 1,002. Is that gonna change? No. I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, you got 1,000 people. Well, I mean, she tells me and be like, oh, okay, all right. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Had a hell of a, like, I mean, I'm just gonna make a joke. I ain't gonna hold you up. I love making jokes about shit. I'm gonna sit there and say, like, you was a busy beaver, huh? And your beaver was just busy. Cracking the fuck up laughing and everything. So, you know, it's just that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that life is a joke, but it's just, like, I'm just saying, I mean, I'm not trying to make it like, you know, not having a relationship is a joke or anything like that. It's not. But it's like, it's a big responsibility. And it's all about how you handle that responsibility. You can't sit there and say, oh, I want a puppy, and can't take care of the motherfucker. Damn thing gonna be shitting all over the place. That's basically what you're gonna do in your relationship. You're gonna shit all over the place. You considerably wanna sit here and continuously keep thriving on a fucking body count. Like, that's not gonna make your relationship thrive. Every time I get into a relationship or argument, it's not gonna stand with stand. That's gonna be the only thing you're gonna think about. Oh, she like, well, fuck this shit.
Like I said earlier, like, don't sit up there and judge a person by their body count.
Mm-hmm.
And your body count is probably just as more as theirs. Like,
you might have need some worse shit than what they need.
Exactly. So, you know, it shouldn't matter how many people they that your partner has, your new partner has been with. What should matter is if they are in the process of, y'all two getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
If they are currently
Still active in that body
having
count.
sex with someone or more than one. Because if, y'all trying to get something going, y'all talking about being serious, then, it's time out for all that. If you are sitting there telling that person, like, I'm not dealing with nobody currently at all, or whatever, and they're not dealing with nobody currently at all, whatever, then y'all good.
Yeah.
But if you are, talking to me and getting to know me and saying that, you want to be serious with me, but you just got done having sex with somebody yesterday, then y'all not ready, or you're not ready.
Mm-hmm. Relationships take time. Not money, time. That's what
It's like people are just, they just so quick to get right into it. Like, I mean, of course, I wouldn't know a person's situation or whatever. Maybe they haven't had sex in a while,
Maybe,
or whatever,
yeah.
or maybe they're tired of using their toys, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like, don't judge a person or whatever because of, how they want to get, how they get theirs off.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people, like I said, they don't necessarily have to have sex with a person. That's what all these toys is for, these dolls,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Like, if you care about a person's, body count or whatever, then you might want to invest in a doll or a toy or something, because like everybody done has sex with somebody. More than one person on one occasion, all at the same time. Like, that's just the way of the world. I mean, what can you do? Shoot, animals be humping on more than one animal.
I mean, because they're beasts, they don't naturally have emotion.
But I'm just saying, you know how many people sit up there and say, "Oh, I ain't got no feelings. Fuck feelings. All this and all that." You might as well be in the same category as an animal then. If an animal can sit up there and have sex with multiple partners and they not give a damn, then I mean that's just how humans are. Like, they don't give a damn.
I'm not even gonna hold you up. Coming up as a child, I always thought that like, that was the natural thing. Like, people didn't have emotion. Like, yeah, they had like emotional thoughts, but they didn't have emotional feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you get what I'm saying. Like, when you go to a funeral, you cry because you're sad and everything like that. So my mother broke it down to me. Something like, no, you don't have emotional
You're
feelings.
not crying because the person is. You're not crying because of the event. You're crying because of the person.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
what y'all have been through, the memories and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, depending on the person. That's what that is. But
I mean, but I'm just saying, it's like, to follow in what you was just saying about, emotion and everything like that, like, that's where emotion plays in with that body count situation is. Oh, she got a body count. She got 100 people. She got all 630.
she got quite a few.
She got like 6.
And then, you know what? Not to cut you off, I'm sorry. That could intimidate a person. That's another reason why it matters.
Clap it up for the topic of the day that she just hit the nail on the head. Major claps and daps for that, yes.
Yeah, like, it really can. It can intimidate a person, whether it's male or female. Like, it can intimidate them. Like, dang. Like, he done had sex with this girl, that girl, and the next other one I don't even had sex with only 2 guys. guys. Like,
My first offer would be, why the fuck are you only having sex with 2 guys? Like, what the fuck?
no, I'm saying
That's
like,
just young me speaking up. Like,
I mean,
that part will come out of me
because-
like so hard.
you don't know what a person is going through. Like, they don't have time for it or whatever, or they just don't feel comfortable. They don't feel that energy. Like, it that plays a part in it, the energy, like the connection, like
Look, I know.
all the
Okay,
feelings matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like physically, mentally, emotionally, like spiritually, like all that matters when it comes down to sex.
I know I'm going off the topic with this whole situation of sex and everything like that, but let me get something straight with y'all. One thing straight for sure, and she already knows this. That's why she married me. I don't even know what time of day it is. I'm gonna get me some booty.
Would you shut up?
It's booty time. That's what I'm looking at it in. It could be almost time for you to work. Nah, it's booty o'clock. That's what it's called. Fuck it. It's time to use booty.
And honestly, like, he's not probably, I don't know. It's probably not the only guy that feels that way. Or the only female. I mean,
There's
he's
a lot
not,
of
he's
people
not
that
the
do
only person that feels that way. Maybe females feel that way too. Let me reiterate that. But, yeah, and like dudes, they can be intimidated by the female. Like, they're like, yeah, I had sex with 30 dudes. And he only could have had sex with only like 10 females.
I mean, I'm not
Like, totally. No, I'm
Your
using
friends
it
up
as
there
an
talking
example.
about, oh, you was
Shut
a
up.
pimp, you was a player, you was this. I wasn't intimidated. Okay, she was a pimp, she was a player. My hat's off to her. Pop your collar if you got $3. But in the same sense, I knew when I was married when they told me this. Don't get me wrong, please, ladies and gentlemen out here, in the world of Facebook, and that's listening to the podcast as we speak. Yeah, my wife is a player. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. This woman is a savage. She didn't even got my ass thinking a couple times. Like,
Shut up.
like, what are you doing, woman? But all of this shit, like I said, body count, it shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't. The intimidation, I mean, that's, something that people need to work out personally. I mean, I'm just saying, it's like, the intimidation of it. Like, I mean, that's just something that people need to work out in themselves. Like, you shouldn't feel intimidated about how many people a person been, because no matter if it's male or female, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you sit there. Now, I get it. If the part of her body count was a horse, then I would be a little intimidated.
Wait, you said what?
Okay, so you know how certain people like bestiality, fucking animals, right?
Yes.
Stay with me now. The thing is about this, what if her body count, and we don't know body counts obviously, right? What if part of her body count of her just being out of town on some straight up stupid shit, she was off a pill or something like that, you feel what I'm saying? Or she just wanted to be adventurous and fucked a horse. Now you know horses' dicks about long living.
Oh my God.
I don't even know no gay shit. I'm just saying. Like, they motherfucking dicks about as long as living noise. I ain't even gonna hold you up. On the east side, y'all know what I'm talking about as long as grass. But anyway, in the whole sense of it, that's when I would feel intimidated if you told me some shit like that. Like, hey, I fucked a horse in my day. Wait a minute. Like, sit there and say, like, tell me something I don't know. Oh, I fucked a horse one day. Or I openly kissed a horse. Like, my spices is going on now. What the fuck? Hold on, wait a minute. Like, we gonna circle back and cling to that. But in the whole sense of it, that's when the intimidation should really come in. I'm serious though. Like, think of it. Like, that's when the intimidation really should come in for dudes. Like, you fucking a fucking horse. Like, am I able to stack up to this? Do I have enough manpower for this? Do I have to outsource to people? Do I gotta call somebody else to outsource? Like I'm a major 500 Force 500 company. I gotta outsource to somebody else to fuck this bitch.
I can't.
This shit is too funny because it's like, yeah, intimidation is a horrible thing next to depression. I'm not gonna lie. That's a very bad thing to deal with, like being intimidated. But you shouldn't be intimidated by the past of somebody else. They're totally clean. They don't have any diseases. They're not talking to these people still. They're not having fun with these people still like they was before in the past. And they're willing to sit down and have fun with you.
Man, by all means, I'm sticking my hand all the way up in that cookie jar. Flat out. I'm not about to, sit there and do all the other stuff like that. But, it's like at the end of the day, a lot of people gotta understand something. Life is very fickle. Life is very different. Life is very beautiful.
Life be life then.
Yeah,
Hashtag they
we
say.
all are lifers. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like at the end of the day, don't do that to yourself. Like, all you want to do is depress yourself, just being intimidated by another person's body count that don't even have you in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. You don't want to be part of it, but be the.
I mean, maybe they do want to be part of it.
I mean, yeah, you got people that's like that, but some people, like most of the people that don't want to be part of it.
I mean, shoot,
be that stop,
you know
to stop that shit. Be the fix to stop it.
You could want to just be on just not even no type of serious, not even no type of serious relationship or anything. You just want to have sex with a lot of people. Whatever. You come across like that, go, how many people you have sex with? Oh, this, that, and third. Oh, well, I'm trying to get to this, that, and third. Like, you have people like that. They want to see just how many people they could, have sex with.
That's fine, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not worried about that.
You don't know what they could be into. Like,
They will be expecting panels.
they come across people that do like that likes that type of stuff.
Yeah,
like,
that's why you just hear this. You be sitting there looking like, what the fuck was that? I'm sorry. Look, shout out to all the people that like that type of shit, but nah, you ain't about to spank me.
BDSM.
Yeah, I just don't play now. Like, you told me and all that good stuff like that. Like that, yeah. But you're not about to be smacking the fuck out of me like I'm some hoe off the street. Fuck that. The first thing you do that,
That's why they have.
saying, bitch, where's my money? I'm not about
That's
that.
why they have a secret word.
Secret word. Fuck all that. Kevin Hart fucked us all when he said pineapples. Talking about a damn secret word. Niggas was saying pineapples after pineapples was invented. Shit. Tie me up with a goddamn string and tie a bow around that thing. You gonna get kicked in your face.
Okay.
Shit, I'm just a normal man that likes to have normal sex. Thank you very
Would
much.
you shut up?
Shit.
What is wrong with
You
you?
fucked up. Gonna be tying me up and all that type of shit. Now don't get me wrong. I'm going off topic again. Don't blame me.
He tends to go off topic a lot, as y'all see.
Everybody knows this, and I'm pretty sure everybody is saying like, okay, yeah, he going off topic, so we can relate to some of these things. But I mean, and this is asking the question to you. Us being married and everything of that shit. What certain kinks do you like?
I'm not about to sit there and say that on here, okay?
Okay.
But
anyway,
I will speak
the handle.
for women. Shut up. I will speak for women. We do like a little bit of different things in the bedroom.
That's
okay? We may like the handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
We may like the baby oil. We may like the feather tickling, our butts. Or going up our
Fuck
back.
that, pineapple. No.
I mean,
no,
you
hell,
got that.
No.
You
Ain't no
asked.
way in hell. I asked, yes. But
You
I
asked.
didn't know you was going to say that. Ain't no way in hell we about to be playing Victoria 1940 up in our bedroom. Fuck all that. I'm not about to be like
You asked.
do you like that?
Some people may like having a harp player playing while they're doing it. Like, that's just what people like. So you got some people that like certain things, and you got people that don't like it. That just likes it plain and simple.
Shit
Light
that.
some candles, light some candles, rose petals, whatever like
That's
that.
fine.
That's what I'm saying. That's fine, but
But
you gotta know.
Of the back and butt? Like,
Yeah, they like that.
what is that? Like,
They
what?
like to be tied up on all fours, have all fours tied up, and be on the spin wheel and whatever should be going around. And
That's what I call some Russian roulette.
they have the whip and be whipping them while they on the thing. Like, you have people that like that. Like,
I mean, that's right.
it's just for the sexual thrill. You like
The sexual
people
thrill.
having their nipples pulled on clamps. There you go.
Jesus.
They like having their nipples clamped.
I'm trying to figure out what is the whole situation of the battery cable and the jumper cables coming in.
Just doing it for you.
That's not doing it.
Like
for me.
here.
I'm not about to strap no things to my nuts. No, it ain't happening. That's not happening. I'm not
Some people
shocked.
like that though. They do. Just like you mentioned the whole bestiality thing.
Mhm.
They like crazy stuff like that.
I mean, that's nice. You know, clap it up for them. That's good and all, and I got, you know, that's cool for them and everything. But like I said, you're not about to be running around in our bedroom and doing all that other shit, having me feel like this. It ain't happening.
Okay.
Sorry.
I never said that.
I never said
like that.
I never said you. I'm saying that all the people out there that got they type, you know, that deal with those types. And that's fine.
Exactly.
They might
That's
like some of that
fine.
shit
And
too.
you sitting up there saying that you don't like this, like that this ain't gonna be like this ain't gonna be like that. There are people out there. That's why people ask, you know, what's your body count? Or what do you like? Because, like I said, they can experience something with somebody else that they may want to try on them.
Yeah.
And they may like it, they may not like it.
That's what I said earlier too. That like, some dudes like putting fingers in booties and shit when they hit you.
I really wish you would quit going off the damn topic. What
That's
is
not
wrong
what
with
I'm
you?
That's part of
Yes,
what
it
I'm
is.
talking about. Just hold on.
You
Stay with me now.
no, you want to be on talking about fingers and booty holes and stuff. What is wrong with you?
Because a finger in the butt to a woman is like that. So I don't know. But either way, the body count as far as in sexual wise.
Thank God this is a pre-show.
Even if it was
Like,
a
thank God, like,
pre-show, I'm still gonna go off topic
thank
from time to
God.
time. It is what it is. Ain't like we gonna go off topic from time to time because it's gonna
Yes, we are, but that was just what.
it's a what the fuck on me.
Exactly.
That's right. But either way, in the same sense, body counts in the same. Do not feel intimidated about it. I don't feel intimidated about it. I don't want to know. I don't care. You can sit there and say, write in a 4-page letter like a lead for all I care. Rest in peace, sir. I don't want to know. I don't care to know your body count. You with me now, so I mean, shit. Let's have some fun. If it don't work out, it don't work out. I'm gonna go on my life and keep pushing. I just happen to be added to your body count. I hope, the next dude that you find makes you happy. Whatever the fuck, whatever. It's just that simple as that, man. It's not like I'm gonna sit there and be dwelling over that shit day and night. I go leave from your house to go home and lay in my own bed and I'm laying there like I'm on Dawson's Creek or some shit like that, wondering what the hell your body count is. Standing in the middle of a lake on a fucking
I
blaze.
mean, and just like
I'm not going. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm too. My integrity is too much for that.
there's like, wow, people so quick to point the finger like, oh, you did this, you did that.
That's
You
what-
got 3 other fingers pointing back at you.
Pretty much.
So
It's like voodoo. When you point one finger, 16,000 more is pointing at your ass.
it shouldn't matter.
That's what I'm saying.
It should matter. It should not matter of the body count, like I said earlier. It should not matter of the body count. It should matter if they are currently having sex with somebody or multiple people.
Yeah.
If you're into the poly, that's kudos to you, but they may not be.
Right.
So, I mean, that's just what I look at it as. You might as well be in a poly relationship. For those that, claim that they want to talk to somebody, but they're currently, having sex with multiple people, but you talking about you want to be serious with somebody. Like, that person that you saying that you want to be serious with may not feel that same way.
Yeah.
Or if they do feel that same way, they want to be with you and only you.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the way it should go sometimes, but sometimes life don't pan or play out the way you want it to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can find out a person's body count, like, okay, well, I don't give a fuck about all that. You feel what I'm saying? And then later in your head, something go wrong, you feel like, oh damn, maybe I should have asked. You know those things out there. You can have everybody count up 1,000 to 1,000,000. It ain't gonna happen. We doing our thing. I'm doing the same time. Every time you think about it.
I mean, and like I said, I have told you.
You know, we know each other's body. We know each other's body counts before we even came to
I
our
mean,
area.
I have told you, and honestly, you didn't even have to ask. I just came out and said it. Like, you know, I'm not currently dealing with anybody. I was, you know, giving the whole relationship thing a rest, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, you said that the first time we like started talking. We
Yeah.
really talking.
And the fact that, you know, you wanted to get to know me and you respected, you know, how I wanted that flow to go. That's what, you know, made me give you a chance.
And that's part of what I'm saying about the whole like body count situation. You know that it's like, not that you say that, the respectfulness of, you know, that like, I mean, you know, you find out a person's body count, you sit there and say, like, oh yeah.
You have to take a person's feelings, their respect,
their integrity.
their integrity. You have to take all of that, not necessarily a reputation, but like,
I mean, I'm just why I say reputation because
just,
you know,
just no, not necessarily their reputation, but just who they are. Your reputation shouldn't matter on how many people you are talking to, or whatever, you know, how many people they have slept with.
well, I mean, the only reason why I say reputation, like I said, it's like, you know, basically nowadays it's like, you know. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly,
type
but
of
like I said earlier, everybody doesn't have sex with everybody.
yeah, of course, but you know, motherfuckers are so quick to judge no motherfucker for that. Quick to
Say what?
I said, you know, motherfuckers are so quick to judge no motherfucker for that. Like,
People judge you anyway, no
they'll say,
matter what.
like, oh, he didn't have sex with this person, that person, that person. Giselle had sex with this person, that person, this person. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm with this motherfucker now. So why
But that's why, going back to your comment when you said about reputation, you just sat up there and just answered your own theory or your analogy with that.
Break it down.
With that,
Break it down.
you just said, I don't give a fuck. Exactly. And you know, if you had the reputation or whatever like that, you know, around wherever, and you know, they done told you like, oh yeah, well, she done nothing wrong with this person, or whatever like that. So what if she messed around with that many people? What does that got to do with you? Just because of the fact that we talking, we not even in, you know, the whole boyfriend and girlfriend, like we haven't went that far yet. So why should your reputation matter of how many people that I done have sex with?
Well,
You get what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but hold on, what I'm saying about this whole situation. I didn't mean as in my reputation. I mean,
No,
as in
I'm
the
saying,
person that has the body counts reputation, as in, oh, you know how people will come to you, hold on, stay with me now. You know how people will say, oh, he did this, he did that, or Denzel did this, Denzel did that, right? Nah, stay rolling with me. They are basically standing your rep and saying, oh, you a hoe, or this nigga a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
That's what I mean by the reputation. And then that's gonna have, you know, that person that they talking to saying like, oh, she a hoe. So maybe I should request this whole body count situation.
okay.
But that doesn't matter to me.
But it's still up to you whether or not, if you are going to continue to deal with me.
Yeah, it's about discretion.
That's what dudes do, mostly dudes and females too. But that's what mostly dudes do all the time. Like, bro, she done mess around with this person. Don't do it. But that be the main nigga that be wanting to hit though.
Why?
Or he done already hit and the shit just didn't fucking feel good.
Why
Like,
the
I
fuck
don't-
does she just sound like that dude up in the Medea movie? Don't do it. Don't do it.
Shut up.
Don't do it. That was
That's just like, you know, a female telling her homegirl, like, oh yeah, like, girl, I just met this dude, blah, blah, blah. Girl. Yeah. Whatever. Like, okay, what does him being a hoe got to do with me? Like, and then like, you not okay. What do people say about you?
I don't know.
You see what I'm saying? Like, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and then the reason why she be saying that he a hoe is because either they fuck and the shit didn't feel good, or she wants to fuck and he don't want to fuck her because she is the one that's actually the hoe.
Yeah, she.
You see what I'm saying? They should be making it up just for you to not talk to that person.
Yeah, basically trying to throw you off the tree.
So that they can try to talk to them. Or, you know, they can get back at them because they had a situation and it just didn't work out.
Oh, yeah. It happens all the time. There's always somebody cock.
That's what I'm saying. So, like I said, you just pretty much answered your own analogy.
Well, I mean, answer or not, either way, I still need to ask that. Because of the fact of the matter, that shit right there is just...
Like, if I was known, going back to, you know, us meeting or whatever, and you sat there and you know, tell your homeboys, I met this girl, her name Patricia, blah, blah, blah. And then a dude, one of your homeboys is like, Patricia, whatever. And, you know, he be like, let's see Patricia. And he may recognize me. And then he like, bro, don't fuck her. She a hoe. So you gonna really listen to your homeboy and not fuck with me?
You want the honest answer?
Yeah.
Here it is. No.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna hold on. Let me break it down to you of why I'm not gonna listen to this situation. Because of the fact of the matter. Like you just said, right? Motherfuckers do that to each other to see if they gonna fuck that person or if they could fuck that person. Or they already been fucking with that person and it was complete trash. You feel what I'm saying?
I just said all that thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm following your analogy of what you said. Yeah, this happened to me when I first saw it. Not as in the point of people saying, oh yeah, you know, I done fucked with her, and then no, they was sitting there like, oh no, man, like, I don't think you should, bro. She a light-skinned chick, you know, light-skinned chick get around, bro. And I look at her like,
exactly.
That's not her, bro.
He said what he said, or whatever, because about my skin color.
Exactly, but all he did was like,
he didn't know me, but I'm saying though, he didn't know me from a can of paint.
Exactly. But that wasn't gonna change my theory of how I thought.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where the whole reputation thing comes into
I
play.
literally sat there and told him, like, all right.
Because if that's the case, or whatever,
Yeah,
you know, people that, you know, say it to me. Don't mess with him, girl. He dark skinned. Like, first off, nobody ever said that to me, or whatever. They was actually giving me kudos, or whatever.
Like, Lynn in the dark skin, man?
Yeah. They
What
were.
if you got a white dude?
He dark skinned.
What if I was white? Then what they would say?
They probably was like, you gonna make that white boy?
So I would say they got me great.
Exactly.
Oh shit!
I mean, but you're not lying though.
I mean, I'm not. It's just
like they just people take
are stupid sometimes.
Like the whole body count situation and how many people you're dealing with, who were they, and all this and all that. Like it's like it's a 50-50 thing. It matters to people and it don't matter to people. Like I said, it personally did not matter to me. I wanted to know if you were currently having sex with somebody, not how many people.
Right.
However, because if we were going to, you know, take things further and more serious, then I was about to stand in the way of you fucking around with whoever it is you was fucking around with.
Right. Basically, you wasn't trying to block your own happiness.
Mine or yours, because maybe, you know, having sex with multiple women made you happy. I don't know.
I mean,
but, you know,
a lot of niggas feel that way.
Just,
sometimes.
you know,
they have that.
people have their way of doing things. People have their way of making themselves happy. If you like it, I love it. Who am I to sit up there and judge you for doing it?
Yeah, can't judge me, judge
Because
me.
I could be doing some stuff that you know, may judge me upon.
I mean, hell, you could be doing some shit that's 10 times worse than what I'm doing.
Exactly.
So it's like, you
That's
know.
why I said, you know, people just be so quick to judge somebody else,
I can do
when
that.
you're pointing the finger at them, there's 3 more fingers pointing back at you.
Yeah, and it's like body count wise, it's like it's too much and everything. Like at the same time, it's like like who are you to sit there and question me about my body count? Who are you to sit there and say, "Oh, I'm intimidated by your body count"? Like, you might as well just sit there and just
I
call
mean,
me a
to
hoe.
those that, get upset, like, why do it matter who I'm currently having sex with? And I'm, trying to get serious with you.
Mm-hmm.
You're just telling me what you want me to hear. However, because you really
Might have
don't
the secret
want
agenda
me,
of being part of that body
you
count.
really don't want me currently having sex with somebody, but it's okay for you to be currently having sex with somebody and be trying to talk to me or get serious with me? No, that's why I said might as well be in a poly relationship. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that, because like I said, different strokes for different folks.
I'm really thrown off that. But
If you like it, I love it. But like I said, some people are not cool with it. They just
what do you
can't
like?
see themselves, doing stuff like that.
What
So
do you
like,
think
and like
about
I want to be with one partner, and that's just it.
What do you think about that? Because I think poly relationships are like
That's gonna be on different.
yeah. I
Well, we will have our own
fucking time
episode
about it,
of
but nonetheless,
polygamy. We will get in more deeper into that.
yeah, nonetheless, but yeah, that topic, this topic is so deep. Like a lot of people probably been on Facebook Live talking. Oh, I want to say something. I want to say something.
I mean, that's just still a comment.
Still comment, you had a chance to voice your opinion about it. We will look into comments and everything. It's just that's a head stretcher for me sometimes to even think about that type of situation.
People have their own.
Just stupid. Like
Yeah.
relationships people, period. No
Different,
matter
like
what color,
people
creed,
saying.
or race we are, it's just
Different
fucking
strokes
stupid.
for different folks.
And it's like, instead of respecting that person's, past and everything and saying like, okay, I don't give a fuck what you do. Not as in saying like, I don't give a fuck, but it's all good, did what you did in the past. That's called respecting that person. No matter if it's past or present. But if you still harboring over it and saying like, oh, well, you got a life on? Oh my God. Like, some people actually cringe to that. Don't know why. But, I don't know. It's just, fact of the matter, if you want to harbor over it, then that's fine with you. It's cool. My body count ain't got shit to do with this relationship because none of the motherfuckers part of that body count don't even associate with me no more because we got to end it out on bad terms. We just stopped talking to each other. That's like, plain and simple. It ain't like I'm sitting here saying, oh, well, yeah, I can restart my body count at any time. Anybody can restart their body count, no matter being a woman or dog. It's just the fact of the matter that you can't sit there and say, oh, I don't feel comfortable with you because of your body count. You can have something worse than that. You can literally be, like you said once before earlier, they can be with, 100 people, and one person can be with just only 2 people. But who knows what she did with those 2 people.
Takes, like I said, we have to take all of that into consideration. Respect, feelings, insecurities, accountability.
Mm-hmm. That's the big one right there.
Right.
Accountability. Like, you
Honesty.
can just sit there and be honest about it and be like, hey, I had this many people I was fucking around with in the past. I hope that doesn't hurt our future. I just wanted to let you know how I was going down and when I was single and everything like that. I mean, shit, it's not hard to do. You can't sit there and say, oh, I'm gonna make a pot of chili and it comes out cabbage.
What type of analogy is that? But
I'm just saying, like, you feel like once I give you the whole bottom of this whole situation, then you'll get what I mean.
I don't think I want to know.
No, it's not nothing nasty, man.
I know, but
straight political.
like
I
I'm
see it.
still gonna just be looking like.
No, this is gonna be simple, straight to the point. Like, say, okay, you can sit there and look at this, look at the wall and say it's white. Another person can sit there and say it's black. When you know it's really white. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically the whole saying, you can't be black and call the kettle black. That's what I mean by, making a positivity. You can't.
Well, then you should have just said.
Can't switch it up.
Like, situation.
That's cool too, but I mean, it's been so used so much. It's like I'm just coming with something different. But I mean, yeah, it's
anyway.
That shit. I don't do that. I'm sorry.
Well, we are getting near to the end of our pre-show.
Yeah.
So we just want to thank those who have tuned in, took the time out to watch us and get a feel of how the show is going to be. And I enjoyed myself. I did.
I did too. I had fun.
You kept going on topic.
Look, I go off topic sometimes, but I mean well.
Like, it was a couple of times I went on topic. I ain't going,
we
sugarcoat
don't do it.
But you kept doing it.
Look, it goes from that showing how it goes. As long as we still stay on the main topic and it, like the off-topic parts that we say has something to do with that topic.
We would have to reverse right back to it, honey.
No,
yes, we revert. Yes, we would.
It'd still be the same thing. I'm pretty sure our viewers out there are understanding of what we're doing and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like we know this shit. We wouldn't have started this podcast if we didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't have these many people that support us and all this good stuff if they didn't understand that we understand what they're going through. Because we probably would have been through it. It ain't even a point of saying, oh, well, we done been through everything in our life.
No, that's
nobody
not.
has been through everything.
No. Because you learn something new, you experience something new.
And you damn sure knew something new.
What?
Now that I said that, I ain't even
Anyway.
You start talking.
Yeah. Anyway. Thank y'all for tuning into our pre-show.
For viewers like you.
Our first actual episode, that's to be announced.
Yeah, we're still in
Because
the
we're
works.
still in the works of getting some kinks and stuff together.
Yeah, untie the knots.
Yeah. So, but like,
subscribe.
So yes, like, subscribe, share our page, comments. Let us know some more topics that we can do in future episodes. Subscribe to our YouTube page.
Yes,
Keeping it real with the meals. We're gonna drop the link in the comments for those to subscribe. And also comment. You can feel free to put on our page's timeline your business so that we can shout y'all out on Money Making Mondays. That's when we shout out a black-owned business, and we share support. We show support. We share your page. Let them know who you are, how to get in contact with you, all that good stuff. Because as I said before, we're just all about spreading love and peace and positivity. And we and we are a motivational podcast.
Yes, we are.
Just sharing some free advice for those who are married, in a relationship, situationship, however, whatever.
Free is the best thing in this world.
Yep, no judgment whatsoever.
No judgment zone.
It's just my opinion and my advice from a woman's point of view, and his opinion and his advice from a male's point of view.
Hey, not to cut you off, but to clear this up right here and right now, I am a co-host. I just want to let y'all know that now. I am a co-host. True, she has given me my shouts about giving her an idea, but this is actually her show. This is my wife's show. I am just a co-host, offering an opinion from a man's point of view. So, just want to let y'all know that right now. This is all my wife's show. Flat out. She is the breadhead of this whole situation. She knows what she's talking about because she has been to school for this. She knows what she's doing. I'm just here as a reliable source of comedy and to bullshit around from time to time. But in the same sense, I still have a good opinion from time to time and everything of that sort. So I just want to let y'all know that she is the full-blown host of this show. I'm just the co-host. I'm second banana to her first banana. It's bananas all around. We're bananas in pajamas. But I'm going off of what I'm saying. See what I told you? Comedic relief. I'm just that guy. Boom, pop your copper. If you get them dollars.
Cut it out.
In the same sense. I am the co-host. Yes, sir. I am the co-host of Denzel. That's my name. Don't wear it out. And everything like that. And, I'm glad to be here because really, to frankly be honest, this is basically our first time ever doing this. And
yeah, we are new to the podcast.
I think it really will. I really think it will. Final thoughts on that?
I think it was pretty good. I think it was a pretty good show.
Yeah, it was pretty good. We went on top a couple times. More than others, but
yeah,
nobody's
I
hurt.
mentioned that.
Either way. I mean, in the same sense.
Just a rough draft.
It's a rough draft.
Rough draft.
It's a cold 45. Rough draft. Always break out your 40s. But anyway.
Anyway, we will definitely be letting y'all know when we actually do our first show.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna get crazy in here.
So again, if you have a topic or something that you may be going through, you don't have to sit up there and say your name specifically. Just
put the topic on there.
Yeah, just comment post on our timeline, and we would definitely take it into consideration.
Yeah. And what do I want to say? Oh, yeah. So yeah. Speaking of that, topics and everything like that, for you dudes out there, make sure y'all put a topic in there. Don't be afraid. Y'all good. We got opinion for that. Whatever topic y'all want to talk about, we will mull it over, check it out. Make sure it's not too explicit enough for the show. So we don't want to get flagged or anything.
You've been already.
That's
that ship is shared.
Yeah, the ship has been set
with you. So
and
anyway.
Either way. Yeah, all the dudes out there, y'all put a topic in too. I mean, if it's explicit, we'll look at it. We'll take a look, see what else, everything like that. And just let us know. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. My white man, come on, man. Come on, dude. Put your topic in, dude. Like, you can't. You gotta do it, dude. What's wrong with you?
Stop.
What's going on?
Stop.
The credit rating is good. It's good.
Stop.
Topics are great. But in the normal voice, yes. Put your topic in, man. It's like, show us the love. Like, come through. Let us know. You see us in the street, you got our shirts on, shout us out. Hey, everybody, what's up, y'all? Hey, what's going on? How you doing? No pictures, please. We're gonna keep you pushing. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But,
Again, we greatly appreciate y'all. And we will be keeping y'all updated on future episodes and just
keeping it real. Simple. It says it right here.
I cannot be serious because he's just irritating.
I'm being serious. Literally, I'm being considerably serious. Like, we're just keeping it real. Like, flat out. It says it right here on the banner. It says it on our shirts. On the front and the back. Come on, man. Like, you just said it in the description on the video. We keeping it real. Simple as that. I'm not even saying it to be funny. I'm being serious.
Okay, y'all. That about wraps it up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this was fun. And, it was a success for me.
Yes.
I'm very grateful that I was able to pull this off, or we were able to pull it off, because this is my partner and this is my husband.
Give it up for us, man. Fuck the bullshit. Give it up for us. Thank you, no picture, please.
We're still getting some kinks in. I got a kinky doggone brain because he about to make me pop him. I don't know what's going on now.
Look.
Anyway. Cut it off.
What, that right there?
No. Anyway.
Why later on it's gonna be this?
That's gonna be it right now. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. It was like I said, we'll let y'all know of our next episode.
But as always, like you said on the back of our shirts, always keep it real. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all so much.
Peace.